Welcome back, gentlemen. This is the quarter-final. This is round of 8, of course, quarter-finals. Coming up now between ChriSSyB and Ty, both from Team Dignitors. I am R2K, of course, part of Team Dignitors as well. Let's see, we've got our final 8, of course, now. Tom Stokes, David Coolidge, Ty Walton, Chrissy Bullard, Adam Winster, Michael Sargent, Sean Allen and Dimitri. Got Dave, of course, Dave Witts is going to join me on the commentary as well.
Looking forward to this one. I think this is a game the community wanted to see, so we're bringing it to them.
Yes, we do indeed. So,
interesting enough, Chrissy switched to Brazil for this game after being Real Madrid, so be interested to see whether Ty's sticking with his normal Real Madrid side. So,
of course, custom formations aren't allowed, but custom tactics are, and you can see Ty, of course, who is going to be Real Madrid. ChriSSyB will be Brazil. Setting it all up right now. So, got any predictions?
I think recent history says that Ty's the main man. Chrissy will have to put up a good performance to get himself something out of this. I think he knew when he lost the game to Sean in the group stages and ended up coming second, but he got a draw into the bracket that he didn't really want. Yeah, Chrissy's always professional to the end. So as soon as we get off these games, we'll then be into the FA Cup final, which will be nice.
So currently, at the moment, all quarterfinals are going on, as we can see from here. Unfortunately, we don't have any cameras at the moment, but you know, for future sweep patch tournaments, we will have cameras.
Yeah, no, it's been a great learning experience, and thanks for your help, Rams, for this. It's been superb. But yeah, from nothing yesterday afternoon to a good stream with a lot of people in the chat room, it's been great. So really happy with how that's progressing. Learned loads, so it can only get better and better.
So we are about to get the game underway. Both players have their MP3s on, so they don't want no distractions or anything.
Just as the volume gets higher on the stage, there's a 2-3 minute countdown on the stage. So.
Yeah, if you can hear the buzzing, there's like a countdown going in front of us. If you're watching the i45 stream, possibly some other games coming up next, but But anyway, it doesn't matter because we're on to the main game. That is FIFA 12, which has got Chris Bullard as Brazil and Ty Walton as Real Madrid. And as we start off, Ty has a bit of more possession, does a through ball over. We'll try and cross it in. Gets the cross in, and no, it's blocked well by Chris. And we'll get the ball out safely.
Yeah, Ty took the ball straight from the kickoff, just held on to it as if to say, this is mine, you're not having it. And going to be good to see how the rest of this game goes. Be interesting to see what Chrissy does differently with Brazil now, because his last game he commentated on, he was Real Madrid, and the games before that he was, and seemed to be playing quite comfortably with them. So obviously something he knows about Ty's game that he wants to counter. Yeah,
that's true. I mean, with Chris though, he wanted, because everybody else is used to Real Madrid, he wanted to use Real Madrid to see what sort of weaknesses and what strengths they've got. But unfortunately, I think he used it mostly in the group stages.
Yeah, all true.
But now coming into like the quarterfinals, the knockouts, now you gotta use what you know best.
Yeah.
So he's gone back to Brazil for this one.
Because I think he does generally use Brazil all the time. I've known Chris. I was surprised that he was using Real Madrid, but like you say, it could have been a learning exercise from that.
Yeah.
But
once we come up with, Ty will be on the counter-attack right now. He will get it to his player, Ronaldo. He will try and cross it in, maybe. No, he'll come in inside, does a finesse shot, and will get saved by ChriSSyB. So a lot of attacking prowess here by Ty at the moment.
Yeah, it's been the fairly quiet opening to the game so far. Nothing too much. Chrissy having a bit of possession, played in the player in behind. He's stayed on side. That's good.
Yeah, we stay on side of Neymar. He will slow it down a bit, try and pass it around. He'll pass it out to the rings. Maybe a cross coming in. No, it's actually a through ball cross. Oh, it's a bit. I probably should have taken it a bit more.
I was unlucky. He saw what he was trying to do there. Just didn't quite get the precision of the pass right. Ty's away now, doing his little skills. He loves those. Goes out into a wide area, trying to bring someone through the middle. But Chrissy's blocked that, and he's on his own counter attack now. Played the man in early. So he's looking. Is he going to hold it up? Is he going to look to whip the cross in? He's held it up. He's got the midfielder coming through, but hit Ty's brick wall of a defence there.
Yeah, well anticipated there by Ty, bringing another player in. But now Chrissy has the open shot. Will he do it? He'll take it and he'll score. Dani Alves, the defender. So an early lead here for ChriSSyB now.
Absolutely, that was a great goal. I think Ty was holding off thinking Chris was going to cut that back, and he just went and buried it in the bottom corner. So nice start, and ChriSSy will be happy with that to get the momentum early on.
Tries to get back into it. Ty is on the counter attack, will cross the lane, gets a shot off, and it goes wide.
Thought that was 1-1 then, straight back up the thing. So it's be interesting to watch the next couple of minutes. See, I want ChriSSy backing off, sitting on a 1-0 lead, still building it, and Ty will be just keep chipping away as he always does.
I think what I've seen from a lot of players who have played is that they'll get a goal and probably just slow it down, so they make more of the time go away.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll see first though, as Ty will get back the ball now. He'll go through the centre with Ronaldo, and we'll pass it onto the wide area with Benzema. Go for a cross, possibly. There's the cross, and the header's blocked, but back to Benzema and offside. So, bit of a bit of not so good luck there by Ty.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. A couple of times now, Ty's got the ball across, and then normally hit the target. He's been putting them around the post, so I'm sure he'll settle into his game soon. Been so reliable and consistent over the last couple of years in Lands. So yeah, a long way to go yet, but half an hour in. ChriSSy 1-0 up in the first game, best of 3.
Best of 3, and Chris was going to go down the wide area there, but ball go up for throw-in for Ty. Oh, he just gives the ball away back to ChriSSy there. As he gives it back to one of his defenders. No, too much possession there. Too much fiddling about by ChriSSy, and he loses possession. As a through ball go over the top will go through, a cross will go in, but the keeper will save it. So this is back and forth right now.
Yeah, as you'd expect with these two guys, but definitely, ChriSSy's looking quite comfortable at the moment. And as soon as I say that, no, just
it's a bit of bad luck there again with the game of FIFA as well.
Well, yeah, that just goes with the game. But some nice skills there from ChriSSy, just trying to create that space out wide. And see what his tactic is in this game. He's definitely trying to get the ball out wide to the man and just make that space, and then as he did with his goal, he's brought it into the box, possibly Ty thinking he's going to cut it back, and he's just gone straight through.
Yeah,
and buried it. So,
but this makes it even more dangerous for ChriSSy, because if he loses the ball in those wings, of course they've got fast wingers as well in Real Madrid.
Absolutely.
So it's a very scary prospect. But here we go then, as ChriSSy will get a through ball over the top, but no, Ty will counter back to goalkeeper and out. So again,
I find it fascinating watching games like this, because you know how good the players are, and someone gets up, gets in front. ChriSSy is watching Ty use all their skills to just, in other games they can just beat a player without thinking too much. In this game, they've really got to think about what they're doing.
It is. Well, here we go then. Ty's on the counter, trying to go for a cross, maybe, perhaps. No, he'll probably go for a finesse shot. No,
really
I thought he was going to go for a finesse shot, I believe, but
I thought he was going to pull the trigger then, I must say.
Yeah. But ChriSSy now on the counter, down the wides. He's getting a bit of luck there, a bit of bounce luck. But no, again, Ty, again. Goal, endless, end-to-end action here.
It's good. So I'm just going to break off and just seeing a question come in via the chat at the moment. So what was the experiment? This is part of the experiment. Really is over the weekend of i45 to find out what's the most watchable format of FIFA. So we got everything working last night. We did a bit of 1v1. Obviously today's all 1v1, and then we've got 2v2 tomorrow in the tournament. Hopefully we're going to manage to get some 3v3 and maybe some other formats as well, just to see what you guys find the most enjoyable to watch, because we've got some big plans coming up soon with FIFA in the UK, and really to get the viewers numbers and to get the attention, you need to have an attractive version of the gameplay. And so that's the experiment over the weekend, is really to say what's the best format of the game to watch. So all your feedback's really appreciated on that.
Well, we've just come to the end of the half, of course, and ChriSSy will take a 1-0 lead into the first game. 1-0 lead in the first half of this game against Ty, and there's a few pushes at the moment, a few subs. Just waiting to see here, of course.
So yeah, Ty's seems to be making quite a few changes here at half time. ChriSSy's waiting to see what he did, and is now making his own changes.
Yeah, two out of the 3 subs have been used by Ty there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Here we go then. We'll start off. So Alonso is gone for Ozil. Well, so Ozil's gone for Alonso and somebody else, but never mind, can't see it. It's too quick.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
But yeah, so 1v1 or 2v2. I prefer, me personally, 2v2, but that's me because I love playing team games.
Yeah.
You know, you get a lot more players. It's a lot more fun. Teamwork as well. You get a lot of things with it. Whereas 1-on-1, you're solo. You have to concentrate by yourself. So,
no,
you know, we all have our differences, of course.
Of course, yeah. No, I mean, the other, you know, clubs is massive. The club scene, you know, where they're playing anything up to 11v11, and be good to.
I'd love to play clubs.
Yeah, getting some of that streamed and seeing, and it's a difference as team. You know, you get teams that play, you know, just for the enthusiasm, and they run. You know, every player ends up wanting to attack, and there's not really good to watch 11 up front. But teams that play really well, who hold their positions, play good football, play it like the real game should, then yeah, I think that's a lot more viewable. But we wait to see the outcome of the experiment. So, you know, really at the moment people are only comment on 1v1. You know, you're all here sitting watching it this afternoon, which is good to see. You know, that's interesting, real good feedback that we can take from that.
I'm sure they've got Chelsea and Liverpool on the side of their TV somewhere while watching this as well. So
we've got to be watching that in a bit. That's going to be mega. So if anyone can feed out to us, if the squads have been announced for Chelsea Liverpool yet, then be interested to see those, please, guys, in the chat.
Yeah, I think someone did actually spam them in the chat, but if you can spam them again for us, the teams for Chelsea Liverpool, I'd be grateful. But here we go. We'll get back to the game then. So nothing really has changed. It's been a bit cagey again. ChriSSyB sort of defensive in what he does.
He's just moving the ball around quite nicely. He's making use of the wide spaces.
Here we go then. So the teams are actually getting put into the chat for you, Dave.
Star. Thanks, Matty, you're a star. So Liverpool, no real surprises there. Watching it, oh no. So they've started with Bellamy and Suarez, not Andy Carroll. It's interesting. Check with Zinger, Ivanovic, Terry Cole. Oh, and he has started Drogba instead of Torres, which is interesting. Wondered if he'd do that. Saw Torres at Chelsea QPR last week. He's absolutely on fire, but
that was QPR.
Yeah, exactly.
So, sorry for
because they beat Liverpool, didn't they? But yeah.
But mind you, being a derby match, you know, it has a lot more. Even though points didn't matter, being a derby match has a lot more potential.
It was great banter there between the sets of fans, I must say. It was great.
Well, as we get back into this match, of course, I mean, again, Ty did have a chance with a finesse shot, but it didn't go in. But ChriSSyB will cross it in, and it's a wayward cross onto the other side.
I think he saw the man coming in late on the far side.
But nevertheless, ChriSSyB will pick up a throw in. He'll go for a cross. He goes for the cross now. Well blocked there by Ty, and Ty will get it out safely.
That's just going to be interesting. Chris has got a lot of man committed forwards here. Ty's just holding it up for the support.
Yeah, a lot of skills. Here we go. Right, left, right, left. That's what Tom Stokes did to me, pretty much. I got battered by it, unfortunately.
It bemuses me, I must say.
Yeah.
I have enough trouble defending someone walking straight, let alone all his skills.
Yeah. Shout out to Scams and, of course, Bazza, my ex-Dignitors teammates. I love you both. You gotta come to Atlanta again. But as we get back in to the game, Ty will send it down the wing for Ronaldo. Try crossing, he gets the cross in. Oh! It was so unlucky.
Someone's just asking. So, Gaz, the other games that are on at the moment, we've got Tom Stokes v David Coolidge. We've got Dimitri versus Sean Allen. And Adam Winster's playing newbie Michael Sargent.
Michael Sargent, yep.
Scores. Real Madrid beating Arsenal 3-1 in Adam's game, so I'm presuming Adam's a Real Madrid in that one. We'll get you some other scores in a minute.
Yeah, we'll find out the first game scores shortly. When they are done, we'll get them. Here we go then. Cross has come in, and again, Chris will actually defend pretty well.
Ty's throwing a kitchen sink at Chrissy at the moment. But was that a corner? Yeah, it was. Interesting.
But again, with 76 minutes of game time on the board right now, only 13. Oh, a header will go to Ty, but just straight to the keeper.
Caesar's just there. He's not been too troubled, to be honest. Gone a long one there. It's a foot race.
It is a foot race, but Chrissy has the possession. Oh, good defending there.
Tried a trick, but Ty was there.
Yep, good anticipation by Ty there. Otherwise, it would have been possibly another goal.
There's Ty now. It's open right up the game now. He's trying to keep his striker on side.
Yeah, we're in the last 10 minutes of game time. On FIFA time, sorry. Possibly about a minute and a half left.
Yeah, not very. Yeah, absolutely about a minute, I'd say, and depends how much time. Not really had too many stoppages in this game, so probably not much time to add on. Here we got this.
We've just got a list of the scores now. So, at the moment, Tom is beating David Coolidge 6-1 in the first game. Sean and Dimitri are actually drawing 0-0. And Adam and Mike at the moment, as you heard from Dave earlier, was 3-1. So those are the first game scores. Here we go then, Chris is on the attack. This could finish it. He's going for a shot. No.
Oh, he pulled it back. He waited and waited and waited.
He waited so much.
Yeah, the striker just stood there watching.
If it was me, I would have blasted it, but I probably would have blasted it as much as Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, I thought he was going to repeat the first goal then for a moment.
But yes, with just about a minute on the FIFA time right now, and plus stoppage time, which is probably going to be about a minute or so, because there hasn't, like you said.
So can Ty pull something? He's creating some space here.
2 minutes.
Very patient.
So about 10 seconds.
Oh,
10 seconds of pretty much FIFA time, game time. Last kick of the game. And it's a save by Chrissy, so.
Caesar's got it, he's not going to give it away that quickly.
No, so kick out and that should be game over.
There we go. No, still going. Oh, Chrissy's got it though.
There we go. No, there we go. Game.
Whistle.
Here's the full-time whistle.
ChriSSyB comes away with a 1-0 victory in the first game. Now we've got some fun coming. Ty's got to win the following 2 games to get himself through. Chrissy just needs to take one more. Interesting, these best of 3 that they tend to find the player that wins the first sometimes really relaxes off in the second game. When they think their job done, they've only got to win 1 game, so
true, but
needs to keep his focus.
But Ty's been in this sort of situation before, and he's always seemed to come back. So with his back against the wall, so we'll see in the next game. Of course, if you didn't hear the scores from the other games, I'll just repeat them. Of course, Tom Stokes versus Dave Coolidge. Tom was in the lead 6-1. Sean Allen against Dimitri. It was 0-0, so draw in that game. And of course, Adam Winster versus Mike Sargent, sorry, it was 3-1 to Adam. So those were the other games, the other first games, I should say. And we've got a change of team.
AC Milan.
We have a change of team by Ty.
I would say. Interesting. So what's that, going for a bit more of AC Milan's power rather than pace?
I think it's possibly the power, but I think also as well, you've got as well Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, if you get a pass to him, or you get a header to him, or get a cross into him, sorry, I should say, he can header it in this game. It's ridiculous. But you see the formation lineups, it's practically the same. 4-2-3-1 for Ty.
Yeah.
And I didn't see what Chris get. We're just going to have a quick look. Have I called him Ibrahimovic? Yeah, I probably did. Sorry. Ibrahimovic. There we go.
That's him.
That's what you get.
Yeah, good. They're on our case all the time. Well done, guys.
Yeah, thank you. At least you're making us better. That's what we need from you guys. This is the experiment, of course. This is what we need you guys on the stream. Of course, here as well. Tell us, give us feedback. 4-2-3-1 as well. Again, so.
Matching up. Good luck, fellas. Feel the tension here.
Feel the tension. Can see the actual their faces. 1-0 to ChriSSyB at the moment.
So game on. See if we get a different game this time.
So here we go.
ChriSSyB took the lead early last time and held on to it.
So ChriSSyB will start off with the kick-off for the first half.
Ty likes his black kits. Real Madrid in black. Now he's got AC Milan in back. Quickly, ChriSSyb's trying to get in that full-back position. He's got there.
He's going to get an early goal. He'll go in. No, it's a good defence there by Ty. But a shot comes off.
Oh, what a save!
What a beautiful save there by the goalkeeper. As we get a corner in from Chris, it is defended well by Ty, and it's lost. ChriSSyB actually get the ball. Tries for a shot, gets blocked.
Ooh,
ball goes all over the place, and it will go back to Ty's goalkeeper.
So interesting start. Ty just needs to get a hold in the game and relax. I'm sure he'll do that.
Again, this is where, as good as Ty is, this is where ChriSSyb's experience comes into play.
Absolutely.
Having a 1-goal advantage in the first game, and now he'll use that advantage. He'll probably play it slow, try and make the time run down as best as he can. But again, Ty is going to be like a real bulldog. He's going to try and rush Chris as best he can to get the ball off him, get it up the field, and try and score that important goal.
Yeah, and I find it fascinating because I think before the game, no one's giving ChriSSyB a chance. You know, Ty's won everything and put in front of him for the last year or so, and ChriSSyB, so he seems to have got really focused on this game. Brought out his Brazil team, and just going to be really interested to see how this one develops.
It is true, of course, but again, I mean, that's the thing. If you've won everything, you're expected to win this one as well. There's all that pressure on top of you.
Absolutely.
But with Chris, there's no actual pressure. He's coming in to sort of say, I hate to say it, but he's coming in as the underdog in a sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
For this game,
no doubt about it. Yeah, absolutely. And you can, you know, going to be the first half is going to tell a lot in this game if, you know, Ty just sticks to his normal game, plays, keeps probing away. But like you say, ChriSSyb's nice and relaxed, nothing too much expected of him. Got a nice win in the first game, started well in this game. So it's FIFA, anything can happen.
It is true. So here we go. We got the Ty as a corner there. Said will take it. It's going to go to Abramovich. No, it will be headed out for. Let's see. It's another corner. Okay.
He did say Ibrahimovic does well on the stream, just so you know.
Yeah, thanks. Ibrahimovic. Right, and again, Ibrahimovic again.
Headed it over.
So you can see Ty's little plan here. He wants to get the crosses into Ibrahimovic, or the corners, of course.
Yeah. No, definitely using the height in there and trying to take advantage of that. So it's great to see all the experience brought to the table with ChriSSyB today. When was it he won FIWC?
2006.
So plenty of experience. Ty really came onto the scene. I think it was this time last year he won EGL 2. And he's won most things since then. So
I mean, it's a shame for me, to be honest, because it's both Dingson's players, and being a Dingson's manager is like, it's like, no, how can you do this?
Yeah. But
nevertheless, we'll get back to the game. Ty did have a chance down the wing, but we'll get intercepted by ChriSSyB. And ChriSSyB again taking the ball. Who's commentating? I am, of course, R2K. I'm one of the managers of Team Dignitors. Also a commentator for other games, including this now, apparently.
Yeah, he's top man.
Here we go then. Ty will go down the wings. He'll do a short pass for a cross into Ibrahimovic, and no, it will be intercepted by Chris. So, unfortunately, I think Ty needs to change his game again.
He's gone a bit one-dimensional at the moment, just trying to use that Mr. Abramovich, his height up front. His only height is in his bank balance, but Ibrahimovic, here he goes out wide again. He's dinked it back. There's the header. It's the first one he's got to, but Caesar was on his salad to sort that one out.
So it nearly worked there for Ty with Ibrahimovic going for the header, but a great save there by ChriSSyb's goalkeeper. But still, Ty is keeping a lot of the possession in this game.
Definitely been a predominance to Ty up in ChriSSyb's half at this point in the game. Just trying to get that space, get Ibrahimovic, put my teeth back in, free, and he's been pretty persistent. ChriSSyB needs to get himself out. Little breather, here he comes now. First time he's had a chance to put his foot on the ball.
He's still not out of his half though, as he's passing the ball around. He's just keeping it nice and safe, making Ty run ragged with his players, making them worn out with the stamina and the speed. But nearly interception there. But nevertheless, Chris will come in, go through the centre, looks to go for a shot perhaps. No, it's going to be a free kick now.
What's his free kick game like?
Here we go, free kick will get blocked by the wall. He took it very early, but I think with the top players nowadays, they have to take it quite early, otherwise they'll send the player back with the goalkeeper.
That's what Ty had done. He put a man on the post there to get back, so ChriSSyB was trying to counteract that. We've got a break on now. Ooh, just trying to break the offside trap. Striker just went too early. Big frustration in FIFA. Trying to keep those strikers onside. ChriSSyB weaving around to create some space. Yes, ChriSSyB now just going to create in the space. Oh, just gave that one away. Played it behind the striker.
Of course, if you just joined us, this is the i45 FIFA 12 tournament. We are in the quarter-final stages, the round of 8, and what you're seeing is Dignitas ChriSSyB versus Dignitas Ty. So again, game 1 went to ChriSSyB 1-0. We are into game 2 at the moment. Advantage ChriSSyB as we're coming to the last 4 minutes of game time for FIFA. Oh! And just as I say that, Ty's plan actually works. He uses Ibrahimovic.
Got in front of the defender and planted the header home. Sees a no chance. So now we got game on.
So what happens, Dave? If it's 1-0 in the last game, the first game. It's 1-0 now. What happens? What happens afterwards?
So we go into that's what we got. It's called best of 3. So we go into the third game. So it's one game. Also, it's basically one game to win the tie at that point. So
we're possibly looking right now as a best of 3. I mean, it's too early for them to score, of course, but you know what happened there? It will go straight down to penalties.
If they go to the third game and we get to the end of normal time and it's all square, then we go into extra time, and if it's still all square, then it's the dreaded penalty shootout. So we've got to have basically each game in the best of 3. You've got to have a result at the end of full time. You can't have a draw. Right,
and as you just saw there, ChriSSyB did have a good finesse shot chance there, but it just went wide of the left post. The right post for the goalkeeper. But ChriSSyB again, he's got the ball. Here he goes on the attack, goes on the wing. No, he brings it back into the middle, but Ty anticipates this and will take the ball away. Will try to get the ball away, and he will successfully. Both teams, both ChriSSyB and Ty, are using 4-2-3-1.
So that's it, half time here. It'll be an interesting second half. ChriSSyB wants to get himself back in the game. Was taking on a lot of water in that half, and eventually Ibrahimovic rose high at the near post and beat the Caesar in goal for a 1-0 lead at half time.
I think you got a comment in the stream as well.
Which one, really? Yeah, no, there was no pun into it. I thought the better one was the Caesar salad earlier, if anyone caught that one, but the Thai one was not.
I missed that one, unfortunately. Nevertheless, as we get back to the second half, we'll see that ChriSSyB does have possession pretty much. Good tackle there by Ty to pull it out for throwing. But again, more possession. The more possession that ChriSSyB has, I think probably the more chance that he has of scoring a goal. But again, we've seen how good Ty could defend in this game.
Yeah, no, it's ChriSSyB's tactic of sort of getting in through the fullback area and then driving towards a goal, and either having a shot like he did in the first game and scoring, or pulling the ball back for the oncoming striker. But I think that may be why Ty's sort of changed to AC Milan, because ChriSSyB definitely not had as much possession in this game as he did in the first one. We'll see. More open game.
We'll just quickly see now. Ty will actually cross the ball in. It will get well defended. It was a good break there by Ty, but unfortunately it was not the best of balls that he passed.
No, unfortunately no. He's definitely, let's get down the wing and get that ball whipped into Ibrahimovic.
And he's going to go again. He's going to go for the cross. He'll get the cross in. Ibrahimovic there for the goal.
You don't save those.
Ty's plan is actually a winner right now with Ibrahimovic up front.
Yeah, his tactics definitely work, doesn't it? Gone to the heights for Brazil, and they're not liking it in there at all.
No. Is there any big players in Brazil? Any tall players?
Some of the defenders, but no, generally. Yeah. There he goes, Ty. Now he's opened the game right out.
Again,
well defended.
Yeah, again another cross there by Ty, breaking out to the wings, trying to pass it to Ibrahimovic. But again, ChriSSyB will defend successfully. Take possession now. He's 2-0 down now, so at this rate we're looking at a best of three, best of the third game.
Still ChriSSy's still got plenty of time. He's got just under half an hour to go. Get a goal back and it's a different game completely. But Ty's not letting him in that box at the moment. Really got him locked down. Oh, I think that was another corner, was it? Or Pato got his head to it?
I think Pato, yeah.
Sorry, looked like a defender headed that.
Poor Pato. So currently, we'll try to get some scores for you guys for the other games. Bear with us a second. We've sent our friendly orbs around to get the scores for you. So bear with us 1 second, but we'll keep to the game as Ty will have a free kick outside the box. I have no idea what he wanted to do there.
Not sure. Perhaps he was hoping the wall might jump. I'm
yeah.
not sure.
He hoped a bit too much there, but nevertheless, we are 68 minutes into FIFA time. ChriSSyB will go on the wings. We'll try for the cross now, perhaps. He goes for the cross, and it's way behind.
ChriSSy's probably had his most possession since the second goal went in. He's really trying to get back into the game.
Here we go then. Now we're going to have a swap of. We're going to have a few subs now.
Yeah, just a question coming in through the stream there. Was it seeded? We had the top 8 players were seeded, so they were spread evenly across the 4 groups, and then obviously the finishing positions in the group stages set the seeds for the bracket. So yes, it was.
Adam number 1. It was Adam seeded number 1.
We basically seed the top 8, and then out of the top 8 we took the top 4. So yes, there was Adam. Ty was one of those top seeds. Yeah, as to be expected after his $167,200 victory last weekend in New York.
You know, it's funny when I went onto Adam's Twitter and I saw he actually put that in his Twitter. I was like, oh my lord! Me and my brother, it's so funny to laugh at.
Yeah.
But you know, again, fair play to him.
No, absolutely.
This
game's finished over there. I think it's 2-1 to Adam. I think I saw a score of something like 8-1 in the second game to Adam.
Score? Okay, so we've got Adam Winston versus Michael Sargent score. In the first game it was 4-1, and in the second game for Adam it was 8-1.
Tom Stokes and David's game's just come to an end as well.
Yeah, we're just going to get the scores now. Wait a second. So for Dimitri and Sean's game, the first game was 2-0 to Dimitri, and the second game was 2-1 to Dimitri. So Dimitri will go through to the semi-final along with Adam. In Tom Stokes versus David Coolidge games, Tom won the first game 6-1, and then he won the second game 5-2. So Tom Stokes will be into the semi-finals, and he will play the winner, of course, ChriSSyB or Ty Walton.
So just to let people know, timing-wise, we're going to be playing out the quarter-final games. So the only one that's continuing at the moment is ChriSSy and Ty. And then as soon as that finishes, we're going to break for the FA Cup final. So get involved with that, because we're going to have a lot of banter around that with the fan zone here live at i45. And then as soon as the FA Cup's finished, then we're going to be going back to the semi-finals and final to wrap up the tournament today.
But here we go, we get back into the game. We've only just 5 minutes of FIFA time left. Ty's looking to get a crucial goal of some sort. But again, another crucial goal to seal the deal. But again, ChriSSyB is fighting hard, I should say. And again, Ty will take possession. He looks like he's going to go down the wings now. Oh, great tackle there by Chris.
ChriSSy just gets something there, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, ChriSSy goes for the shot. He gets. It's a great save there, but nobody's picking up. And the ball will be taken out by Ty out of the box. Now as we come up now nearly to the final minute, 2 minutes of stoppage time, probably about 10-20 seconds or something like that.
Not long to go now.
Not long. Ball's in the middle.
One more attack for Chrissy.
It's a possible attack, possibly a good defence here by Ty. We'll see. Here we go. No, it's a great defence there by Ty. And we're coming up to stoppage time now. There we go. Thank you very much, referee. So it is 2-0 to Ty Walton in the second game. His tactic of using Ibrahimovic for attack has paid off. And we are going to go into a third and final game. And it's a rematch. It's an actual rematch. There is no team changes. There'll going to be some squad changes, though, I believe.
I think it'll be interesting to see what Chrissy does now. Ty's quite happy, I would think, with how he's set up with AC Milan. So it's down to Chrissy to work a way around it. So say this game between us and the FA Cup final now. So game on. Whoever wins this game goes into the semi-finals.
Yeah. So this is the last of the quarterfinals in the round of 8. We've of course already got 3 of our 4 participants in the semi-final. We've got Dimitri, we've got Tom Stokes, and we've got of course Adam Winster. Oh, by the way, I can't even say Dimitri's last name. It's bloody hard anyway. I would say Dimitri's last name, but I just can't.
A.
Dimitri A. Yeah, there we go. It's a bloody hard name. Damn it.
I'm not even going to try.
It's a bit of a formation. No, it's the same formations again. Both have the same formations, I should say. In the semi-finals, of course, Adam will play Dimitri, and whoever wins this will play Tom. AC Milan, of course, is Ty Walton. Brazil is Chris Bullard. And again, we're just talking right now. We're just seeing what changes both players are doing at the moment. It's getting really tactical.
It's getting very, because it didn't go for a straight rematch at all. It was just like, right, let's change this all around, try a few things out. So, see how it goes. Brazil need to create something. Didn't manage to score in that last game, and I think Ty was fairly comfortable, wrapped things up at the back and used Ibrahimovic up front for his height and power. Seemed to work well. Fairly simple, but effective.
So of course there will be a break, of course, after this quarter-final for the FA Cup between Chelsea and Liverpool. Of course, as Dave said, join us around. We'll be on here as well, having a bit of banter, watching the game. So, but how do you think this tournament's gone so far?
Yeah, really pleased with how it's gone today. I think we're probably hoping for higher numbers, like to have got at least a 32, but 24 in the end. It's gone really, really smooth, and introducing the streaming, which is a big change for us, seems to have gone really, really well, and great to see all the FIFA community on board and watching. So,
well, you know what you need to buy now. You need to get.
It's one of them.
It's one of them, and you'll be all right. So here we go then. We're just going to get started with the third and final game of the quarter-final between both team dignitaries, ChriSSyB and Ty Walton. And as Chris will start off with the kick-off, he will look to flank probably the wings again, I would say.
I think that's where Chrissy's got where he's got his success has been, trying to get in behind the fullback. But didn't really have a lot of success against Milan in the last game in that approach.
Here we go then, Chris will get a shot off. Oh, it's a fantastic goal!
Pick that one out. Well, there you go. A lot of surprise around here as that one's buried into the top corner.
Wow, I should say this on stream, and forgive me if I do, but holy shit, what a shot!
That was out of nowhere. Right, so we're back to the first game now, where Chrissy's got that early lead. But see Ty looking to get out wide, feed a brim. The big guy up front, I can't even say his name properly.
I think Ty as well, I saw Ty on the left there, he was going, what the? Yeah, he went, what the?
Yeah, he's like, where did that come from? Chrissy will say no doubt afterwards, yeah, I'll score him like that.
So again, we've got some of our semi-finalists watching as well. Tom's watching the game. at the moment. Of course, he's got to play the winner of one of these two. Oh, he's walked off now, so he don't care. Next, of course, Adam's also watching his teammates as well behind. But here we go then. Ty will go down the wings. He'll try and get a cross into Ibrahimovic as best he can. Twinkle toes right now with the ball. No, Chrissy bullies him off the ball and Ty will get it back. Oh, great interception there by Chrissy. And he'll get the ball away into Ty's half now. We'll go for the counter attack. But again, another interception by Ty. No, maybe not.
Beyond him. Man at the back post. No, just defended. Chrissy's playing a lot more open in this game. He's probably a confidence thing, scoring the early goal. But definitely enjoying it. Here we go though, Ty's got out wide. Can he beat the fullback to get that cross in? Sent it early instead, sent a man on the run. But the big fella's in there waiting. Here it comes. Defended well.
Defended well. It was a bit too short for Ibrahimovic to come by and header it in. But nevertheless, here we go. ChriSSyB's on the counter attack once more. He'll get the ball to Ramirez in the centre, and now to Pato, and he's got a good way through. He'll go for the shot. No, he actually threw balls crosses.
There was a little dink when I think he was hoping there was going to be a volley on the end of it, but striker bent his head down and tried to nod it in instead. But yeah, this is a different game to the second game. Brazil finding a lot more space on.
Yeah, this is clearly a wide open game now. This is not closed in. I mean, of course, this is the last game in the quarterfinals. Whoever loses this, of course, is out.
Absolutely.
And whoever wins will face Tom Stokes, of course. So it is really all to play for right now.
Yeah, it's all basically best of three. Last game, it's all down to a single game. That's it. There's no. But Chris has definitely changed some things around and is finding a lot more space at the moment.
Well, whatever he's doing is really working, but here we go. Ty will cross the ball out onto the wing. He'll try and get Ibrahimovic. He'll wait for Ibrahimovic to get in. He'll cross the ball in. Ibrahimovic, isn't it? An acrobatic kick.
Defender's head off there, I think. He's not well, nosebleed and all sorts.
Yeah, if it wasn't the ball, it would have been the guy's head.
Here goes Chrissy though.
And Chris will be on the counter attack. Well, this is end-to-end football here by both players. Chrissy gets the ball in. And
I hit the post.
Oh, Jesus.
That would have been 2-0. Chrissy knows it as well. You can see that look in his face.
If you want the bracket, if you go to binarybeast.com and you can search for the FIFA bracket there. Or I think
straight on Sweet Patch is on there.
Yeah, straight on Sweet Patch as well. But Nidge will actually put it on the chat so you can see the bracket. There you are. So there is the bracket for you guys. But as we get back into the game, ChriSSyB near. Oh, such a chance there for Chrissy to sort of get that sweet cushion.
He's really pushing for the second goal at the moment, isn't he? And Ty's hanging in there, to be fair. But Ty will use all his experience. Here he goes again, down the wing. Waiting for the big fella in the middle to make that right run, create that space. Here we go. Tried a different tactic then.
It looked like an offside position there. It was offside, unfortunately.
So we're half an hour in. Comfortable Brazil at the moment, got to say. Ty's trying hard, but he's not really getting much success with Ibrahimovic.
I mean, the problem is though, now Chris knows his tactics. He wants to get Ibrahimovic on that ball, but Chris knows that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think right now he wants to just keep pushing it until there's a bit of luck. Right now, but you know, coming up to 36 minutes, coming up to near the end of the half of first half, of course, in Chris's advantage. But here we go. He's going to go for a shot. He goes for another cross, through ball cross.
It was a miss hit, I think. It was a scuffed hit, as they say in the trade. But definitely Brazil, whatever Chrissy did before the game, has really created a lot more space for himself across the midfield.
Yeah, the tempo again. Now Chrissy's got someone on the wing.
There he goes.
It's going to be Hulk. Will he get the cross in? No, it's too far out. So it was a good perception there. Good perception cross by Chrissy, but
yeah, just a little overhit.
But again, here we go. Ty, can he get a goal before the first half break? We'll find out.
That's what he'd be looking for, isn't it? Just to get himself back in the game.
And a lot of skills there.
Here we go. He's defending well by Chrissy, but he's got past him.
Again, Chrissy, he must be getting annoyed. Oh, he's played one too many skills there for Chrissy.
Ty's trying to create the space, and Chrissy's away now. He's got 2-on-1 here if he can play the right ball. It's got the ricochet back to him.
Here we go then. Chrissy gets the ball. He's going for a shot. He goes for the shot, and it's a goal. It's a finesse.
In the bottom corner.
It's a finesse shot.
Right on half time. Wow. There we go, Pato. 45 minutes. We're going to have some second half here on our hands.
Well, when you just think, Chrissy, Ty has the edge, being in the first half area of ChriSSyB, Chris comes back out of nowhere, gets that second goal. Yeah. Probably kills all hope for Ty at the moment.